My name is Igor Ramirez, and this is my individual work, and I want to tell you guys about our group project. Our group chosen to be the title of the struggle Israel, and we all can relate to that. We all students go through the struggle, which becomes real. And our theme, our symbol, would have been the student triangle. Student triangle is composed of three things, right? Social life, grades, and sleep. If you only choose, you only have to choose two, okay? And you only have to give the other one up. And for us, it's kind of like everyone can relate to it, because you have work, you got grades, and you got to sleep. You're a human. You're not a robot. Okay. So for me, I would have chosen that no sleep because I have to work. I have a girlfriend. I have a friends, and she got to keep grades. So basically, I don't get no sleep. And my experience with that related to English 90 is that really having an 8 o'clock class in the morning is not really helping out. So for me, it's just kind of difficult for me just waking up in the morning, all tired, going back to class, and still do the work. So it's kind of challenging. Plus, all the work from the beginning of the class is just a lot of work. You got tons of papers, tons of summaries, tons of everything, all writing parts. It's just a challenge you got to go through. And this triangle is just trying to keep good grades and still have a social life. It's really not helping out with our sleep. So that's just basically my experience in English 90. I went through a lot. I went through a lot of writing, a lot of reading, and just to this last project, just one of the relief projects that you just like going away. It's just the end, but it becomes harder. How did you become? The second part of this is my evaluation as a writer. I'm kind of not like the writer that I would like to be, just because I my second language it's English. So basically, for me to be writing it, I just first think of it in my native language, which is Spanish, and just translate it in English and see how it sounds. And sometimes it doesn't even sound right because your language sounds one and it has a different definition from being another one. So that's just it. Um, for example, on the second essay for I chose the topic of women in sports. They're not having enough opportunities from schools, right? And all my evidence will be about just personal experience. But then yet I would think about it in Spanish and it wouldn't make sense in English. And that would kind of having a lot of trouble with the teacher and everything that, but it got worked out. And so as my next essay, the Zaytun essay, that he just made a bad decision from being stupid. So my thesis is just like talks about how he's brave, but then yet he's so stupid. And when I thought of that, I thought of Spanish. So it's just kind of that. So for me to be a writer, I'm just one of those writers that really don't. It's just difficult for me to write, basically. I have it on my mind, but once it goes into the paper, it's just bad. It's just wrong. Okay. So I'm just one of. I don't like to write. I just basically. I'm not an English guy. Okay. I'm a car guy. I like cars. Okay. So advice I would give to myself: not to choose an A-money class. No. Being waking up at 8 a.m. in the morning is not fun. Okay. You have to wake up 7 in the morning. You're tired from last night. I don't know, guys, why you do. You guys party and everything. No, I have a girlfriend. She kissed me up at 1 in the morning. I told her go to sleep, but no, she wants to keep talking. Okay, so and plus work plus homework, it's just not good to choose a morning class. Okay. Another thing that I would have told to myself it would be um, really do the work. I do the work at first and then just play later. That's my motto when I work on any classes. But this kind of semester I kind of slack off for me because of work and because of another classes. So everything would say just focus on work right now, on your work from school, and then just keep going. And another part would be I participate in everything, but just participate. It would be just better. And another thing, it would be yes, laugh at the teacher's jokes. Just kidding, but yeah, laugh at her. Because I would feel like she was telling them jokes like, guys, we have a test. And she was like, hey, hey, hey. And everybody's just quiet. So I was like, hey, 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 hey. Trying to fill in. but just make it fun. Okay, it's just funny. It makes the class funnier. Makes it funny. Okay, so let's plan it out, guys. This is my experience, and see how it goes later on. All right.